It's been good, just working on little things every single day and getting to know the guys that are around me and just all working together on the offensive line. Really,
I guess what's the biggest difference in your confidence level after kind of a full year being the guy at center?
it makes a big difference. Like reps and game repetitions make a huge difference. I think, like now I know what I have on film from last year, what I need to work on going into this year, and that's what I'm just taking advantage of every day. It's a lot different. I mean, going out there in the scrimmages, like it's way less tiring. Like it's I'm reps. It's easier.
What are some of those things you mentioned you want to work on? What are some of those things you focused in on in the last couple
Just been working on like second level blocking and then just helping like being a little faster with my calls and stuff and being concise for the guys around me. So
a year ago, it was like older guy,
Yeah.
first time starter, older guy. Like now you're kind of one of the older guys in the
Yeah.
room. Like what's that role look like for you, especially that position?
Right.
I assume there's a lot there.
just trying to be myself, and I think just every day just practicing hard. And I think a lot of the guys next to me are older as well. Like Geske and Zayden also played last year. JC is coming from a new school, but he played a lot of football, so it's easy, and we all just work together every day, So.
I know you and Geske were both first-time starters last year. How did you guys kind of help each other through that process?
It was just, watching film, like getting better every single day, just trying to like figure out what our weaknesses were, how to work together, and like what the defense was doing that week that we need to get better with. It was not, I think just that kind of stuff really, just watching tape together and getting better.
Was there a moment at all last year, Josh, that things like clicked and you were able to maybe like breathe a little bit and settle in?
I think just like halfway through the season, it's like, okay, now I have 6 games of film to watch and work on, and I think those are the things that I've that's when it really clicks when you get to like watch that kind of stuff. And I think having all of last year's film this year, it makes it a lot easier this year.
Josh, what is that process of? It's kind of a little bit of a rebuild up front. Both tackles are gone. What's the process of integrating the new guys, building camaraderie and the communication and all that kind of stuff?
I think both those positions, getting those guys, it's not missing a beat. Like both those guys, like whoever's playing in left tackle or right tackle for us right now has been really good. And they just all work together. Like obviously spring ball helps, and a lot of the guys are here already. So we're 4 weeks in or 5 weeks in, about to be now, at the end of this week. And I think this game will be the cap, but like just all working together every single day that's the helpful thing. Watching film with Coach Miller, that kind of stuff.
Your favorite center all time has got to be pretty easy to figure out. Is there somebody else besides him that you really admire or really like?
I try to watch like a lot of different guys.
Do you?
Really.
Okay.
Yeah. So Aaron Brewer, he just signed with the Dolphins.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of his film. Obviously, Jason Kelsey has really good pulling second level blocks. Tom Nalen's kind of a throwback name.
Sure.
We're trying to get a film of him, but just those 3 guys I've been watching a lot right now. So those are 3 big ones.
Is he getting to be a more, I don't know, I say glamorous is not the right word, like a little more notoriety maybe with the center, or is that not what you want in that position?
I mean, I know with Kelsey, some people think that
Right.
nowadays, but I don't know, man. I just try to play center.
Do you
Is there
have
a leadership role involved with that maybe you wouldn't have at guard or tackle?
Yeah, I think center.
Okay.
You have to make all the calls. You have to make sure everyone's lined up in the right spots. Maybe in that way, yes.
Do you talk with your dad a lot about football?
Yeah, I do.
It seems like you should name 3 centers, and
Yeah.
like it seems like you consume a lot of. Like I remember last year,
Yeah.
we're gonna go watch Maction tonight.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Like, what role does just kind of diving full speed into football at every level? Like how does that help you?
I think you can learn something from everyone. I even watch Jackson Powers Johnson. I know that was like a big one from a guy getting drafted this year. Like, just try to learn something from everyone I can and take something from every little piece of game. So to build my own game, I think that's important.
I know Coach Miller said, Josh had a good year last year, but I'm challenging him
Yeah.
to take it up a step, and I think you probably relish in that challenge.
Yeah.
Like, what does that look like for you?
I think it's just improving the things that I'm weakest at, and then trying to build my overall game. Like I said, I have all the film from last year, and just using all that stuff to get better in this year and putting it all on the tape. Obviously, I won't know until we get to week 1 against Eastern Illinois, and then we're gonna watch that tape and get better from that. So.
Is the challenge like that? Like, does that fire you up? Like when Coach Miller,
Yeah.
he's a passionate guy as
Yeah.
well. Like, does that kind of like light a fire?
Yeah,
I guess?
I know Coach wants me to be great, and I'm very thankful for that. It's good to have a coach like that, and I'm just using that to try to be great again this year, or try to get better, really. So.
As a returning starter, do you take on a mentor role for TJ? How do you think he's been doing in the spring?
TJ's been doing great, man. He's very smart. He's very he studies a lot of football. Like he's coming along really fast. Like he's a really good player, so he's good.
We were talking to Aiden today. Just running backs, how they look to you so far in camp. you know, I know that's important for you guys because
Yeah.
running is always a big deal.
But all the running backs look good, man. Like Aiden, Josh have been practicing, right?
Right.
Caden,
Yeah.
Caden have not been practicing, but they've been doing really well. I mean, you can tell they've been improved since last year.
Josh, you committed to the school, like stay
Yeah.
and stay. You kind of had to wait your turn a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
you get a chance to zoom out at all. Like, what is this like for you to be in this role,
Mm.
this school, and have this opportunity?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, Illinois is my home state. I mean, my family's 2 hours up the road, so it's awesome. It's like, this is pretty cool. You know, I get excited to play on Saturdays, and college football and Big Ten football is something I've always wanted to do, so it's pretty cool.
Are these new places you guys are going to get to go, Oregon this year and some others? Is that kind of cool? I mean, it's a little different for you.
It's going to be cool, but I'm just worried about the next game. So I'm worried about Eastern right now, and then once we get to those places, it'll be fun.
Oregon later, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you hope that, like, you and Geske and Zai, guys who have been
Yeah.
here, can maybe imprint on either younger guys or transfers, kind of for what that standard is in your
Just the standard of working hard, the standard of being here every day, practicing hard, and just being intentional in your practice and your film study. Just doing all those things, and I think all the guys are doing that. And Zai and Geske are huge helps in that too. They're great leaders, so all that kind of stuff.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah,